Hello, hello! Can you hear me? Welcome back to stream. Welcome. Fun fact, when Bab played Dothraki Chapter 2 for the first time, he got the lore that Bab is the cousin of Hatsune Miku. That is true. That is very true. It's Babin time. Let's go! Welcome. Potential lore time. Let's go. Today, for today's stream, I am going to be doing some personality tests. You hear though? Let's go, yippee. I am going to be doing some personality tests today because I thought that would be fun. We're getting to the end of Babathon, which is very, very sad. We have 2 Babathon streams left. 2 more streams today before Babathon sadly concludes. Unfortunately, I have work tomorrow. So Babathon will be ending in just 2 more streams, but that still means we have plenty of time. 2 more entire streams to be silly, goofy, and have lots of fun. So for this stream, we're going to be doing some personality tests. Which I'm really obsessed with personality tests. Like, I just think they're really fun. I just think they're really, really fun. And it's fun to like learn stuff about yourself that maybe you didn't quite realize because of a personality test. I think they're really fun. So I'm excited to do some tests today with you guys. Maybe you guys will learn some new facts about me. Maybe you will unlock some crazy Bab lore. Who knows? Hello, welcome to stream. Welcome. Which Disney princess are you, quiz? Like, you guys can guess. What Disney princess do you think I most like? Which Disney princess do you think is most like me? I'm curious to know what your thoughts are about that. How do fish? Oh, that's a real question right there. I have no idea. How do they? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. We're starting pretty basic. We're gonna be doing the MBTI, Myers-Briggs Personality Test. Which I'm excited about, because I took the Myers-Briggs test years and years ago. So I've been identifying as INFP, for years, but it's been a while, and I know sometimes your MBTI changes as you grow and mature and whatever. So I'm very curious to find out if I am still INFP, or if that has changed in the years since I last took the test. That's what I wanted to start with. The hot dog a sandwich or a taco? I believe it's a taco. I think it's a sandwich. Hot dogs are a sandwich. Yeah, I agree with Mad Hamster. Hot dogs are a sandwich. Alright. Well, let's get started with the MBTI. So yeah, I used to be INFP, so today we're gonna find out if I am still INFP, the mediator. This lovely lady surrounded by butterflies. So let's go ahead and take the test. Alright, we're starting off. We're starting off with the mean one. You regularly make new friends. I mean, I have friends, but like making new friends is hard, especially the older you get. I think when you're a kid, or like when you're in college, it's really easy to make friends because you're just constantly surrounded by people in your age group. And you kind of like, in a way, are being forced into making friends because you're just constantly surrounded by people, so like you might as well make friends. But when you're older, like once you graduate college and you're off into the real world, it's so much harder to make and maintain friendships, okay? You have to put so much more effort into making friends. It's awful, I hate it. I miss the simpler times. I really miss the simpler times, so I wouldn't say I regularly make new friends. I do make new friends occasionally, but like, you know, more effort has to go into the making of the friend than it used to be. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. Kind of agree? Kind of agree. A sandwich is a food item between two pieces of food made of yeast. Only has one piece. Whatever. Sure. If you say so. Being a kid was so simple, like let's just play Foursquare and boom, homie for life. I know, it's was so much easier back then. Also, heck yeah, Donkey Kong 64 music, let's go. Usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments. I think it just depends. I think this one depends on the context. Your living and working your living and working spaces are clean and organized. I wish. I wish. I wish. Usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. It really depends. It really depends. I think I'm good at appearing calm. I'm good at making people think that I'm feeling calm and relaxed even if I'm like internally freaking out. Let's say you find the idea of networking and promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. Yes, I do find it very daunting. I really need to start networking and connecting with other streamers, but I'm so terrified of people that it's very hard for me. So yeah, I find it quite daunting. I need to do it though, but I'm scared of people. It's literally how I made one of my best friends to this day. Yeah, like when you're a kid, it's so much easier, cause like, even like when I was small too, like a lot of my friends from childhood were kids of like, were like friends with my grandmother was friends with their parents. So like I would just be like assigned like this girl is your age, therefore you two are best friends now. And then we were just friends, just like that. Like literally the only thing we had in common sometimes was that we happened to both be girls who were the same age, and boom, we were besties. Like that's all it took. Why can't we go back to those days? You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. Oh man, it depends. This very much depends. This depends on a lot of factors. In a lot of situations. I plan a lot of stuff ahead. Like my streams are planned so far ahead sometimes. Like I will occasionally schedule like an entire month of streams all at once. But then sometimes like I'm just like, wait, what am I doing? Oops, I forgot to pick out the quizzes I'm gonna do. Let me pick a bunch of quizzes to do in 20 minutes before I go live. That totally didn't happen today. I totally had all of the quizzes I was gonna do on stream planned ahead, hours in advance. I totally didn't pull up all of these quizzes 20 minutes ago. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. Yeah, I would say so. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists? Absolutely, I am a crazy list maker. And I am constantly putting stuff in my Google Calendar. Like I said, I do schedule streams like far in advance sometimes. I love planning and making lists. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately very true. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. I wish I could do that. People are so scary. You are not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works. Oh, I love hearing people talk about their various interpretation. That's so peak. I love learning. Okay, I misread. To disagree. I am interested in discussion, so I disagree. Yeah. You prioritize facts or people's feelings with a determining course of action. That's so... That depends on the situation. But I kinda disagree, I think. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. Sometimes, usually. Sometimes. Like, I will either have an entire everything planned ahead, or I'll be like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do today. I'm just gonna kinda hang out and vibe. I would say most of the time I have no schedule. Like, well, my streams are usually scheduled. Everything else I do in a day, I don't know. It kinda happens. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Yeah, I do kinda worry about first impressions. I'm like, people can't know I'm cringe. They usually will find out eventually, but they can't know immediately. Like, I don't want people to immediately look at me and go, oh wow, she's cringe. So I probably still appear cringe, regardless. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. Sometimes. I like team-based activities in the sense that I like not having the pressure of doing everything myself. But also, I'm not a control freak, but I do get frustrated sometimes if, like... I'm okay with team-based if, like, the people I'm working with are people that I know well, and I know we can work well together. But if they're people I don't know very well, it can be very agitating. If they do things in a way that I don't like to do them, and then I'm like, well, crap. Gotta get them hooked before the beam of cringe hits them, exactly. Gotta take the slow burn approach. Like, they'll find out eventually that I'm cringe, but, like, not right away. This so much depends. Like, if they're people that I know, and I know I'll like working with them, then absolutely agree. But if I don't know them that well, then it's very stressful. I'll put small agree. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. Sometimes. Sometimes. I do like trying new things. Prioritize being sensitive or completely honest. Why are these questions so hard? Why are these questions so hard? I mean... sensitive over being honest. I mean, can't I be both? I feel like I'm both. Like, I'd like to think I'm generally quite honest, but also I feel like, again, it depends on who I'm talking to. Like, I'll be honest with people I know well, like really, really well. Like, if I don't like something, I'll be able to be like, actually, I think that sucks, I need to do something different. But, you know, I still try to be nice about it. I still generally try to be nice about it. Like, I think you can be sensitive and honest at the same time. Doesn't have to be one or the other. Bro, I did a group project a while ago and the teacher said a person who did the least work had to present the project. And my group said I had to present even though this one girl literally did nothing. That sucks. Yeah, I once did a project with someone in college with a two-person project. And I was paired with this girl, and like I didn't really have any friends in the class, so I didn't have the opportunity to like work with a friend. So I had to work with someone I didn't know that well. And oh my gosh, that was so stressful. It was so stressful working with her. Like, nothing against her, but just the way she worked is not the way I worked. So like we were like constantly clashing. It was not fun. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge, ideas to explore. Yes. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worst. Yes. You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. Sometimes. Yeah. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for women. Disagree. I love fiction. Like, love coming up with stories. Love it so much. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. Kinda disagree. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. I mean, in an ideal world. But in the real world, no. If I want to relax, I'm gonna relax. I'm not lazy, but, you know. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. I think this depends on the context. What kind of disagreement are we having? Is it like a little silly, goofy, petty disagreement, or is it like a serious disagreement? Because that changes things. If my point is an important good point, and the person I'm disagreeing with is making a bad point, then I'm gonna prioritize proving my point, you know? You know? You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Yeah. I'm rarely the person to initiate. I don't usually initiate these things. I let someone else start. Because I'm shy. I'm a very shy little person. You know? People are scary. Your mood can change very quickly. Can it? Yeah, kind of. You are not easily swayed by emotional arguments. I feel like I'm the kind of person where unless... Again, it kind of depends on the situation, but I think I'm really the kind of person that, like, I'm not super easily swayed. Like, if I'm very, resolved in my opinion on something, it'll take a lot for me to change my mind, you know? I like to think I stand very firmly on my opinions and thoughts on things. So it takes a lot to sway my opinion. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Yeah, kind of. Sometimes. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. Honestly, not really. It's stressful. I don't like discussing stressful things. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Alright, see, the thing is, I am an introvert. And I do like to have my alone time, but I'm also the kind of person that will slowly lose my mind if I'm alone for too long. So actually, a thing I like to do is if I've been alone for too long, if I'm just like in my apartment, in my room, just kind of like by myself for a really long time, sometimes I'll be like, oh my god, I need to see a human in order to feel real again. So I'll just like go out and like walk around somewhere. Just so I can exist in a place that has people, so that I'm like, ah yes, I do exist, the world is real. You know? So I do like being around other people. I still like my own private time. If I'm constantly around people, that also stresses me out. But like, Being alone for extended periods of time is not good for my brain. I will slowly lose my mind. You become bored or lose interest when a discussion gets highly theoretical. What do you mean by highly theoretical? What do you mean by that? If I'm alone, I lose my mind concerning quickly because of many issues, yeah. Yeah, I don't like being alone for too long. And like, it was one thing when I lived at home and I had my family around, but when I'm, you know, now that I'm living in another country and by myself a lot of the time, like, I need the reminder that I am a real person who lives in the real world and there are other people around me. You know? It's just good for my mental health to be like, ah, yes. People do exist. The world is a real place. You become bored or lose interest in this because it's highly theoretical. What do you mean by that? No? When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. Yeah. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule. Yeah. You barely second-guess the choices you have made. I wish. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. Probably not. I mean, maybe lively. I'd like to think I'm lively. Outgoing? No, not really. I'm not very outgoing. I'm very shy. If I'm with people for too long, I just get tired of kind of make... Yeah. Like I said, I need a balance. I do need a balance. I do like my alone time. I do enjoy my alone time, but like, if I'm alone for too long, I lose my mind. And the world is in a real place. You've been sleeping for 37 years, Bab. It's time to wake up. Oh God. Oh no. Ah! You are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. Yes. Usually base your choices on objective fact rather than emotional impressions. What if both? What if both? I have a to-do list for each day. Like to, yes. Do I have one? Not usually. You rarely feel insecure, God, I wish. You avoid making phone calls, yep. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Yeah, kind of. You can easily connect with people you've just met. I wish. Your plans are interrupted. Your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Yeah. You are still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. You are not too interested in discussing theories or what the world could look like in the future. Disagree. I love talking about what the future is going to be like. I'm constantly thinking about the past and the future. I need to think about the present more, actually. Your emotions control you more than you control them. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than what is most logical or efficient. Kind of. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Yeah, kind of. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. Oh God. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, kind of. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I mean... kind of. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. No, I like pondering. The gray bit is actually their tinfoil hat, but the red hat global warming is a by the aliens. The gray bite, yeah. That's in my tinfoil hat, yes. It's all the aliens. It's all their fault. Feel more drawn to busy bustling atmospheres and quiet, you know? Kind of. I think this might be why I like cities, honestly. I like living in a city because, again, like, there's always people around, so, like, I'm never fully alone, which I kind of find comforting. But if something feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Yeah. You often feel overwhelmed. Yeah, I do. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Kind of. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. What next? The government are pigeons? The government is pigeons. What are you talking about? That's like totally true. Everything is pigeons. You're a pigeon. Your PC is a pigeon. I am a pigeon. We're all pigeons. You are more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. I like to think I think logically, but also it's both. I do a little bit of both, I feel like. You struggle with deadlines sometimes. You feel confident things will work out for you. I wish I was confident. I can be confident. Alright, checked my gender. Oh god. We're about to find out, am I still INFP or am I something different? Oh, I'm actually scared. I'm actually a little bit scared to find out. What if I'm not INFP anymore? I've been INFP for so long. So with that logic, is my pet pigeon a dog? Yeah. Alright, we're about to find out. We're about to find out if I'm still INFP or if I'm something different now. I'm so scared. I'm gonna close my eyes. Oh god, I can't look. I can't look. I'm so scared. I can't look. I'm so scared. What's it gonna be? Oh my god, I'm still INFP. Let's go. Oh my god, yes. I'm still INFP. Oh, I'm so relieved. Oh my god, I'm actually so relieved. Oh my god, I'm still INFP. Let's go. Oh, thank goodness. I was actually nervous. All that is gold does not glitter, not all those who wander are lost. The old that is strong does not wither, deep roots are not reached by the frost. By J.R.R. Tolkien. Let's go. As an INFP, you possess a rich inner world brimming with imagination, empathy, and idealism. Your compassionate nature and deep-seated desire to understand the human experience makes you a natural confidant and source of support for those around you. You approach life with a sense of wonder, always seeking meaning and authenticity in your experiences and relationships. Your creativity is a wellspring of inspiration, often manifesting in unique ideas and innovative solutions to complex problems. However, the same creativity can sometimes lead you to become lost in daydreams, making it challenging to navigate the more practical aspects of life. You have a profound capacity for empathy, allowing you to connect with others on a deep, almost intuitive level. What's the link to this website, or what's it called? I want to take the test now. Yeah, just go with 16personalities.com. Here, actually, I'll put in the chat. 16personalities.com. Was like a site I've seen someone get over a personality test. Like I said, I'm a little bit nerdy when it comes to personality tests. I really enjoy them. No, so I was so scared. Since I've been INFP for so long, that the idea of getting a different result was scary, but I'm still INFP. Let's go. Yeah, I'd love to find out what you guys are. Definitely let me know in chat after you take the test. Or you can share in Discord as well, if you're in the server. Yeah, these are my traits. I'm 69% introverted. You likely prefer fewer yet deep and meaningful social interactions and feel drawn to calmer environments. Yeah. Yeah. I'm 75% intuitive. I'm imaginative and open-minded, focusing on hidden meanings and distant possibilities. 63% feeling. You likely value emotional expression and sensitivity, prioritizing empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. 60% prospecting. You're likely very adaptable, easygoing, and flexible, prioritizing spontaneity over stability. Then I'm more turbulent than assertive. 83% turbulent, very turbulent. You're likely very self-conscious, sensitive to stress, success-driven, perfectionistic, and eager to improve. Oh god, that's so accurate. Holy crap. Well, let's look at my career path. What jobs should I have? Oh, I guess I need to pay money to see that part. Whatever. Let's go. Let's go. I'm still INFP. I'm so happy. Yippee. Alright, next up is another personality test. It is similar to the Myers-Briggs, but a little bit different. We're gonna take the Enneagram test. There's another really popular one, like right up there with, Myers-Briggs, MBTI. So I've been wanting to take this test. I took it, again, this is another one I took a long time ago. I don't really remember what my original result was, so I'm very excited and curious to see what I get. So let's go ahead. This one, the types are like numbers. You know, I think I was 4. I think the last time I took this I got type 4. So let's see if I'm still type 4, if I'm something else now. Very, very curious. Now let's take the test. I aim to be perfect. Oh god. Perfect is a very strong word. I aim to be silly goofy. I make a significant effort to assist others. Yeah, I do think I help people. I like to think I can be a very helpful person that people can rely on. I don't really care whether people like me or not. Unfortunately, yeah, I really, really do. My achievements are of great importance to me. I mean, yeah. I try to do my best to work hard and do great things. So, achievements are important to me. Compared to most people, I achieve and contribute more. I wish I could say I achieve and contribute a lot. Do I, though? I'm not sure. I'm highly in touch with my feelings. I'd like to think so. In my opinion, others can never fully understand me. I like to think I'm I feel like an enigma. I feel very weird. I don't know if anyone really understands me. I'm a reflective and deep thinker, yes. I plan ahead and I'm ready in case things go wrong, kind of. I aim to steer clear of situations that will cause distress or pain. Yeah. I tend to ensure that I will have positive and exciting experiences. I'd like to think so. I'm a glass half full type of person. I wish. I wish. I try not to be too negative, but you know. Sometimes it's hard. Depending on the situation. If I think someone is incorrect, I'm not afraid to let them know. Ooh, Diddy Kong Racing music, let's go! If anyone is curious, the current playlist going is all Nintendo 64 music. All N64 games. If I think someone is incorrect, I'm not afraid to let them know. Sometimes. Kind of, yeah. Tend to yield decision-making powers to others. I hate making decisions. I will, but I feel like sometimes I try and fall back and let other people make the decisions for me, even though I should be the one making my own choices. You know, it's hard sometimes. Decision-making is hard. It's stressful. I enjoy existing in a rules-based structure, yes. Being secure is my paramount concern. Yes. I'm constantly thinking about the future and the possibilities, yes. I don't tend to conform with people who are considered ordinary, yeah. I'm weird. And I like hanging around other weird people. Perfect is a strong word. I aim to be silly goofy. I mean, yeah, that is me in a nutshell, I'd like to think. Yeah, that is the quote of Babazon. Thank you. Most of the time it is pointless to change how we do things. That's deep. I don't know. I have tasks or chores, I always complete them. I constantly aim to be a better version of myself. I'd like to think so. I am thorough when I look for errors I may have made. I try to be. I enjoy surrounding myself with others who may benefit from my help. I don't know. Maybe? In my opinion, I'm the core part of my social groups. No, I don't think so. And it's critical to me that I achieve highly. Group and organizations I take part in wouldn't run without me. I don't think so. I don't know, maybe that's me being negative. I'll try and be less negative. I regularly feel overcome by strong feelings, yes. I've always had a sense that I'm not like other people, yeah. I think that's called autism. I like to consider problems and issues from every perspective. I try to. I always plan for the worst case scenario, yeah. I tend to steer clear of situations that I know will elicit negative emotions. Yeah. Like for thrills and excitement, yeah. One of my strengths is being positive when others are not. I wish. If someone is doing something wrong, I always pull them up on it. I try to. I will follow along with whatever others want to do. Yeah. I mean, if it's something I really don't want to do, then obviously I won't do it. But like, you know, I'm cool with doing what other people want to do. Like, you know, we're friends, and I like hanging out with you, then I'm pretty much open to do whatever. People should avoid breaking the rules simply to follow their impulses or desires. Oh my gosh, Banjo-Kazooie, let's go. I tend to look for a relationship to provide security. Yeah. I can picture different potential future scenarios clearly. I think about future scenarios all the time, but are they clear? Who knows? Ordinary people usually find me strange. I prefer to do things the same way I've always done them. I mean, yeah. I'm unrelenting and keep going until I've completed a task. Sometimes. I spend time on my self-improvement activities trying to correct any weaknesses I may have. Sometimes. I have high expectations for myself, yeah. I naturally tend to look after others. Kind of. Sometimes. It's important to me that others look up to me. Look up to me? I don't know if I'm the kind of person that deserves to be looked up to, I don't know. I'm just a silly little guy. I have many goals I want to accomplish in my life, absolutely. If I'm being completely candid, I do feel I'm at least slightly superior to others. What the heck? No. When I've experienced any loss, I've experienced significant grief. Yeah. I feel I'm a highly unique individual. That sounds very self-conscious. Like... I don't know. I do think I'm unique, but am I a highly unique individual? That sounds very, like, conceited. I don't know how I feel about that wording. I think over things in depth and try to understand to a greater extent than others. Yeah. And it's critical that I'm ready for emergencies that may arise. Yeah. When I feel upset or low, I tend to distract myself, yeah. My life gets a bit dull, I make changes to stir things up. Yes. Feel more optimistic than most people. Probably not, but I try to be. I'm honest with others even if the truth hurts. Depends. Depends. I would prefer to follow along with the popular opinion rather than fight for what I want. If I disagree with the popular opinion, then I will not follow along. I prefer groups and organizations with an explicit power structure. What? I don't think so. I preemptively prevent harm that may face myself and my loved ones. I think so. Tend to plan very long term, even years down the track. Kinda, yeah. Kinda. I'm a different type of person and could possibly be considered unusual. That wording is so funny. That is so funny. I do not like trying new techniques or methods. Sometimes I like them. Sometimes I do. I put emphasis on my obligations and duties. I should. I got ENFP, let's go! I often read books on self-improvement? No. I'm very focused on making sure I do everything in the right way. Maybe. Without others having to ask, I will always try to help people. I feel like it depends, because I don't want to feel like I'm butting in or doing something. Because not everybody wants help, and sometimes helping someone when they haven't asked for help will just make them annoyed. So I help if people ask me for help. But if I'm not sure if they're gonna want my help or not, I probably won't offer. Just because, I don't want to feel like I'm getting in their way, So, if you ask me, I will help, but otherwise I'm not gonna, intervene on things that maybe you don't want me involved in. Always put the effort in to ensure people see me in a good light. I mean, I like to think people like me. I want people to like me. My personal goals are ambitious. Kind of. I'm an essential part of my friend group. Am I? I don't know. I'll be kind to myself. Yes, I am an essential part of my friend group. I want to tell others how I feel in detail. It can be hard to talk about your feelings, I regularly feel that I don't fit in. Again, I think that's the autism. The things go on in my mind are interesting and unique. Yes, very, very unique. I'm very weird. I think weird thoughts. I'm situationally aware, including worst-case possibilities. Yes. I use various strategies to avoid circumstances that will make me feel bad. Kinda, yeah. I'm keen on spontaneous experiences. Yeah, I can be spontaneous sometimes. In my view, things tend to work out well in the end. Sometimes. I stick up for my beliefs even if other people's feelings are hurt. I don't like hurting people's feelings, but also I do stick up for my beliefs. So, sometimes. I allow other people to take control of situations. One more. This also depends. This depends. I don't like those who break the rules and create issues by doing so. Yeah. I forge relationships and connections with people who can provide protection and security. Sometimes. I routinely think about the future and things to come, yes. My hobbies and interests are different from most people's. I mean, I don't know, maybe kind of. The way I go about my hobbies might be different than some people. I know, back in the day, being a weeb was only for weird people, and now liking anime is more popular. More people are into anime these days, but I still think that my taste can be seen as strange to some. The best way to do something is the tried and true method. Sometimes I'm dependable and responsible. I'd like to think so. I tend to come up with ideas and methods for self-improvement. Yes. I am detail-oriented and ensure everything is correct down to the fine print. Sometimes. I like to look after other people and help them fulfill their needs. Sometimes. I hope that others think highly of me. Think highly of me, I'm not sure. But like me and think I'm neat? Sure. I put pressure on myself to achieve highly. I sometimes put pressure on myself, but I try to be kinder to myself. Treat myself gently and with love and respect. I support and devote myself to my community. Yeah. Yeah. Is it usual for me to have strong feelings? No, it's pretty usual. I don't feel that I fit well in social or friend groups. Yeah. I aim to find out how much information is possible about how things work in the world. Sometimes. For me, it's important to know the possible negative outcomes of a situation. Yeah. I plan ahead to make sure I don't end up feeling lonely or down. Sometimes. New experiences keep things exciting, yes. I'm cheerful and optimistic. I'd like to be. I remember you would get bullied online in school for liking anime. Good thing I got into anime in 2020 when everyone loved it at my school. Yeah. I never got bullied for it, but I was definitely the weirdo. I didn't know anyone growing up who liked the stuff I liked. None of my friends were into the stuff I liked, so I definitely felt like kind of an outsider. I felt like I had a weird taste. And would sometimes feel pressure to get into more popular media, just so that I would have something in common with my friends. Even though that was not the kind of stuff I enjoyed. Even when others refuse, I tend to stand up for what's right. Yeah. Others believe in things more strongly than me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people have stronger feelings about things than I do. I'm not sure. I'm not other people. Each person has a role in the community and should put their best foot forward to contribute. I'd like to think so. I tend to worry about keeping what I have safe and secure. Can I fix my future? Clearly, I don't know, but I think about my future a lot. I need to find a friend who loves collecting retro stuff like me for real. Me too. I need to find people who are into weird retro stuff. I wanna go shopping at Hard Off with a friend. That would be so fun. Think of myself as a regular person with ordinary interests. No, not even a little bit. Often test new techniques to see how they hold up. Sometimes. Very disciplined and determined. Sometimes. Really interested in improving myself. Yeah. Okay, let's see what I get. Let's see what I get. Look at my result. Type 6. Interesting. 6s are defined by deep uncertainty and mistrust of the world, by a desire to keep secure, safe position for themselves to defend against threats, man. 6s maintain a sense of vigilance, like anticipating and planning for the worst, oh god. They're tireless analysts and unfailing realists, thinking through every eventuality to ensure they are prepared. I mean, maybe? Okay, wait, I have to pay money for... Do I have to pay money? I'm not gonna fill this out. Interesting. Was not expecting type 6. I like retro things, you like retro things. Oh man, let's go. I've done a personality test in so long, I gotta do it after this, yippee. Yeah, personality tests are just so fun. I love taking them. Alright, I have this one too that I was kind of curious about. The Big 5 personality test. I don't know a lot about this one. But a lot of people like rank it like when they make lists of like the best personality tests. Obviously they have Myers-Briggs, they have Enneagram. A lot of people also talk about the Big Five, so I'm curious about it. A similar kind of test. Similar vibe to the other ones. I think it shouldn't be too long. Yeah, alright, it should be a pretty short one. Let's take this. I accept people the way they are? Yes. Live any parts of art? Yes. I mood change easily? Sometimes. Care other people before taking care of myself? I don't know. I'm always prepared? I feel like I'm always underprepared. I have a vivid imagination? Yes. Feel comfortable around people? No, I wish I did. It depends on the people I'm with, I guess. In general, no. But if they're people that I'm comfortable with, you know, like family and close friends, then yeah. But in general, no. You often feel blue. Sometimes. But I like to think I've been a very happy, silly person lately. I feel like I've been feeling pretty good in recent days, so no. I'm the life of the party. Haha, no. Definitely not the life of the party. I treat everyone with kindness and sympathy. Yes. Get chores done right away. Ha ha ha. I have a kind word for everyone. I like to think so. I'm skilled at handling social situations. Definitely not. Definitely not. Nope, nope, nope. I often feel anxious about what could go wrong. Yeah. I start arguments just for the fun of it. No. I mean, jokingly maybe, but serious arguments definitely not. I often worry that I'm not good enough. Yeah. I find it difficult to get to work, sometimes. I stay in the background, yeah. There are many things that I do not like about myself. Dane. Dane. Many things seems like pretty harsh. Are there things I don't like about myself? Sure. Many things I'm trying to be more positive and kind to myself these days. You know. I seldom feel blue. I do not like art. What? I love art. What the heck? I don't trust people who don't like art. I stop what I'm doing to help other people. Sometimes. I change my plans frequently. Yeah. I'm often troubled by negative thoughts. I try not to be. Sometimes I fail, but I try my best to be more positive. I feel comfortable with myself. I don't know, maybe. I avoid philosophical discussions. I like philosophical discussions sometimes. Sometimes, depending on who I'm talking with. Depends on who I'm talking with. Rate each word according to how well it describes you. Interesting, okay. Original, I mean, there's only one Bab in this world, and that is me. Systematic. Not really. Shy? Yeah. Soft-hearted? I'd like to think so. Tense? Sometimes. Inquisitive, yeah. Forgetful, dang. I can be a little bit forgetful. Reserved. Yeah. Agreeable? I'd like to think so. Nervous? Yeah. Creative? Yeah. Self-disciplined? I don't know. Probably not that disciplined, honestly. Outgoing? No. Charitable? Yeah. Moody? Sometimes. Imaginative? Very. Organized? I wish. Talkative? I might be a yapper on stream, but IRL, I can be a pretty quiet person, actually. I wish I was more talkative. I think it's one of the things where if you can get me going on like a topic of interest. Like if someone like comes up to me and is like, hey, do you like VTubers? Then I'll probably start yapping. But in general, I'm not very talkative. Humble? I'd like to think so. Pessimistic? I'd like to not be pessimistic. I'm trying to be more optimistic these days. I have a lot to say, yes. I enjoy going to art museums. They can be fun. I like art museums. I always make good use of my time. Probably not. Probably not. I'm interested in the meaning of things. Yes. I avoid taking on a lot of responsibility. Don't draw attention to myself. I mean, I'm a faceless VTuber, you know? I want people to pay attention to Bab, not my IRL self. Thank you very much. Bring all of the attention to the silly little anime girl on your screen, not to the person behind a screen. Because the person behind the screen is shy. But the VTuber on screen is very silly goofy and wants lots of people to watch and hang out. I feel like I'm better than other people. No. I make friends easily. I wish. I make plans and stick to them sometimes. Not interested. I love abstract ideas. I'm a very weird person. I think about things in a weird way. I criticize other people if they're doing something wrong. They're like a bad person or like doing something clearly. What's wrong with IRL, Pab? Nothing's wrong. I just, you know, I'm a shy person. I like to keep to myself for the most part. I don't want a lot of attention drawn on me. It's scary. I used to make IRL content and it made me like very anxious sometimes. Like the idea of someone like recognizing me from the videos I was making actually stressed me out. I was like, I don't want a random person on the street to be like, hey, are you weebab.exe? That seems very like a lot of pressure. So I am happy to, you know, just to be a normal, boring person IRL and a silly, goofy VTuber online. I feel more comfortable expressing myself that way. There's less pressure in my day-to-day life, I would say. I criticize other people. Depends. I don't talk a lot. Depends. IRL, I don't talk a lot. I mean, I guess we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Enjoy hearing new ideas? Yes. Important to me that people are on time. Yeah. If people are late, even if like by a few minutes, I get so stressed out and start being like, are they not gonna show up? Am I gonna be alone? Did they trick me into thinking they were gonna meet up with me and then they actually aren't gonna hang out with me because they actually hate me? I get really nervous if people are running late. Oh, media preferences survey. Okay, what? Okay, let's see. These are optional and don't change your results. Oh. I'll still do it because it's kind of fun. Then do you read books? Oh man, I used to read so much. I don't read very often these days. I want to get back into reading. I want to read more. Movies? Sometimes. Alright, you know, I'll skip this test. This is part of the test. It doesn't actually involve anything. Score it. What's my score? A personality trait scores. Openness 92. Conscientiousness 33. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I've never actually read that book. That's not something I was into as a kid. Extroversion 21. Agreeableness 79. Neuroticism 50. Dane. Wait, do I have to pay money to actually get my results? Wait, what is this? Oh, it's 14 pages long? Dear God. It is so detailed. Why is it so detailed? Is it free? I have to pay $29? I am not paying $29. Dang, okay, that was kind of pointless. That was kind of pointless. I'm not gonna pay money just to find out a personality test result. Alright, so we're gonna do the dairy type quiz now. Let's go. And these are always very fun. What dairy type are you? Dandere, dere, himedere, kudere, tsundere, yandere. Konnichiwa, quiz takers. Man, alright, I am Bab. What voice tone do you have? Oh. A high, rather annoying tone. A cute tone that makes me seem like a cute, shy person. A sweet, friendly tone. A bit low and plain tone. A sweet, awkward, scared tone. A good tone that makes everyone drop to their knees when I speak. Bites, what do you think? How would you describe my voice tone? Out of these options, which would you guys consider my tone of voice? I'm curious, actually. What kind of voice do I have? And please don't say a high, rather annoying tone, I will cry. Don't say my voice is annoying, I will cry. And I am curious. Calm but kind. Shy person easily, no offense, Bab. Yeah, no, So cute tone? Wait, cute tone? It makes you seem like a cute, shy person? Or sweet, awkward, scared? I like to think it's a cute tone. It makes me seem like a cute, shy person. I'll go with this one. What voice pitch do you have? Very quiet. Silence, that's a pitch, right? Most of the time I'm rather quiet, I suppose. Loud, I'm not annoying, okay. A slightly loud pitch, everyone needs to hear me. A gentle pitch. Cute tone, let's go. Say a gentle pitch. Do you stutter? I don't think I stutter. I don't think I have a stutter. Not that I'm aware. How do you like to have your hair? Let's go. Look at all the cute anime girls. Side ponytail, something cute, anything neat and unique. Don't really care if it's messy for all I care. It's plain. I mean, I'm a twin tail haver. I'm a twin tail haver. How would you react if your favorite celebrity walked past? Oh man. Hold my head high and steal a spotlight. Oh my gosh, I wish I had the courage to try and get an autograph. Also, it's that celebrity. Why do I care? Time to talk to them and act like I'm not a huge fan. Yay, but I'm sure they would not want to be bothered. My eyes would light up and I would squeal. I would actually probably panic if a celebrity I liked was just like in a place I was. Like, holy crap, I must hide. But holy crap, I must hide is not one of the options, so I'll go with this one. I don't want to bother them, but I'll also be like, holy crap, it's that person. What do people see you as? Quiet and like I'm always watching. The sun! Or speaking not metaphorically, very happy. The best and they always bow down to me. Careless and lonely. Tough. Weird. Bites, be honest, am I weird? You think I'm weird? Be honest, am I weird? Like, I don't feel like most of these quite apply to me. I mean, do I seem very happy? The sun? Oh man. For reals? Oh man. That's so kind of you. Oh, I'll keep silence for this one. Okay. Pick one of the categories you most look up to in anime. I hate it. I hate it when these tests like ask you to pick your result. Like that's not the point of the quiz. Did you tell me? Why do I have to tell you what I want to get? Dere, they're so happy. Kudere, they don't care about anything. Yandere, so brave. Dandere, they're shy and probably can survive not being one of the most popular people. Himedere, of course, they're so proud. Sundere, they're tough and afraid to be mean to their senpai. What's Dere? I like Dere characters. They're so silly. What season do you prefer? I love autumn. Autumn is my favorite. Pick your favorite word out of the following. Death, sun, teddy bear, punch, royal, nothingness. It's such a random... They're the most random words of all time. What the heck? What the heck? This is so silly. Gonna be edgy. I'm gonna go with death. I'm evil. What's your favorite genre? Romance, drama, thriller, action, fantasy, historical fiction. I like fantasy. Oh my gosh, I'm Dere. I love that I go with pick death as my favorite word, but I get Dere. I'm always kind and lovable to everyone, not only my senpai. Let's go. I'm so wholesome. Yippee. These quizzes are always so stupid, but... So my result comes... I love how majority of people get yandere when they take it. I'm sure they're rigging it. I'm sure people are rigging the test to get yandere. And I don't blame them. It's fun to rig the test to get a funny result. But I'm glad I got Dere. Yippee. I'm just a silly little guy. Alright, next up we've got a very important quiz. We need to solve average BuzzFeed quiz, basically. Now we need to take a very, very important quiz. Very important quiz. I need to find out. Am I gay? I need to know. As I definitely do not know if I am gay or not, so I have to have a quiz tell me. Have I ever had feelings for a same-gender close friend? I think so. That's why I'm taking this quiz. That's the funniest. Like, if I didn't, then I wouldn't be taking this test, you know? So I do kind of vibe with the what's the difference between friendship and a crush? But I do wonder that sometimes. What's the difference between friendship and crush? Because sometimes I'm not sure what I'm feeling. You know? I'm gonna go with I think so, that's why I'm taking this quiz. What inspired you to take this quiz? I think I might be gay, but wanted some extra validation. I identify with aspects of the queer experience, but I'm not totally sure where I stand. I'm just curious what the result I'll get. I want to confirm I'm heterosexual. Man. I think I might be gay. Are there a lot of LGBTQ plus individuals in your friend group? I'm pretty much everyone I know. All my friends are queer. Would you be comfortable using an LGBTQ plus dating app? I attempted using a dating app once, but I didn't go very far with it. I'm not sure how I feel about using dating apps personally. Fast forward 5 years. How likely is it that your partner is the same gender as you? Very likely. If you scroll through your feed or for your page, do you see content from queer creators? Yes. When you imagine kissing or being intimate with a future partner, how do you feel? As long as I'm with someone I really like, that sounds great. Good, I guess. Can't imagine it. Don't think I'll ever want that regardless of gender. I'm too young for that. I'm just a little guy. Good, I guess? Never fantasize about being with someone of the same gender. Yeah. How do you feel about dating someone of the opposite gender? That would feel like a chore. Have you ever felt attracted to someone of the same gender? I like the yeah, but everyone has, right? Yes. How do you feel about identifying as gay? Yeah, that feels right. You imagine being in a relationship, what do you picture? I can only see myself with someone of the same sex. Yeah. Has anyone ever asked you if you were gay? Has anyone ever directly asked me? I don't know, actually. No one has. I don't think anyone's ever actually directly asked me. When someone asks who you're crushing on, I mean, when I was younger, I like decided to pretend I had a crush on a boy that I didn't actually have a crush on and made it into this whole thing. Like, all my friends thought I was really in love with this guy. And then to the point where I was, like, very awkward and uncomfortably in the same room as him because everyone thought I liked him. And it was a very awkward ordeal to go through. But these days as an adult, I don't really think about crushes that much. Not really crushing on anyone at the moment. How do you feel about queer characters in TV shows and movies? I've definitely watched those just for the queer ships and storylines. I feel like I can identify with the queer characters. Yeah. Ever kissed someone or wanted to kiss someone of the same gender? I haven't done it, but I want to try it. Sure. Sure. Alright. Oh wait, what's my score? What? Huh? Wait a second. Your score is between 0 to 48. My score is 13? What does that mean? Wait, what is my 13 out of... What does this mean? Wait, what is my score? Did they give me a score? Where's my score? I'm very confused. Did I not get a score? Wait, was my score actually, like, mostly hetero- What is the- I literally picked the gayest answers. What do you mean I'm mostly heterosexual? What is happening? I literally told you that I knew I was gay and that I could only picture myself being with someone of the same sex. Why are you telling me I'm mostly heterosexual? This quiz is stupid. Bites, you should know I am very gay. I am definitely a lesbian. This quiz is drunk. Not gay enough. This quiz is drunk. What are you talking about? I am definitely not heterosexual, okay? I can wholeheartedly assure you. Am I gay? I need to find out. I mean, you can go to amigayquiz.com to find out, but like they're drunk. I don't know. I am so baffled. So hecking baffled. Alright, but now we know that apparently I'm not gay. Apparently I am heterosexual. New lore has dropped. Apparently Bab is straight. I've been assigned straight by the Am I Gay quiz, free online. But But we have even more important matters to attend to. We have to take the autism spectrum test. You know, apparently this is like a trend that a bunch of YouTubers were taking the autism test. I'd like not to follow trends. I'm going to say right off the bat, I'm not officially diagnosed with autism, but I've been peer reviewed, and I'm like 99% certain I'm autistic. So if you're the kind of person that is like, you can't be autistic unless you've been officially diagnosed, whatever, I'm personally not in a position where I can get diagnosed, and I'm kind of fine with it. I don't feel like I need to get a formal diagnosis. I'm the kind of person, in my current lifestyle, in my current situation, I'm cool with just like accommodating myself. I feel like going through the process of getting diagnosed and all the money and stress that would go into that is just not worth it for me personally. So I'm not planning on getting formally diagnosed, but you know, self-diagnosis is valid. I am simply a silly little guy existing. So we're gonna take the autism test just to be silly goofy. I've taken this test before, by the way. This is not my first time taking this test, but I thought it'd be funny to do it on stream. I get obsessed with certain topics or activities. Yes, very much. I have trouble switching my focus to new tasks when I'm interested in something. Yes. I have to talk about my favorite topics even when others are interested. Okay, the thing about this one is that when I was younger, when I was a kid, I would do this. I would just yap and yap and yap about the thing I was into, even if the people I was around were not also into it. I remember being diagnosed when I was a teenager. I was not surprised one bit. Yeah, I feel like if I were to go through the diagnostic process, I would be diagnosed, but I'm not in a position where I can, and I don't really want to go through that right now in my life. But I'm pretty sure I am. I'm like I'm not diagnosed, but pretty sure. But yeah, when I was a kid, I would be really annoying and would just like yap and yap and yap about my hyperfixations, my special interests, to people who did not care. And people would think I was very annoying. And it made me feel very self-conscious, so I started to yap less and less. And now you really have to prompt me. If you want me to info dump on you, I will, but you have to prompt me first. I have to feel comfortable and safe before I can. But it does hurt my feelings a little bit if people are interested in the things I'm interested in. So I'm like, but I want to tell you the things. I want to tell you stuff. Get really absorbed in my interest, yes. You know, my favorite topics almost all the time. Literally, like, my default thoughts. You know, I read somewhere about how, like, your default thoughts, like, when you're not actively thinking about something, what does your brain default to? And my brain defaults to, like, whatever I'm hyperfixated on at the moment. I guess, like, here's a lore drop for you guys, something you may not know about me, since I mostly talk about, like, video games and anime. One of my longest running, special interests, one of my favorite things of all time, is the TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And so, like, literally my default thoughts, when I'm not actively thinking about anything, my brain almost always will auto-default to thinking about Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Literally, honest, like, my brain will just find myself there, in that world. But yeah, I'm always thinking about the stuff I'm obsessed with. Well, same here. As a kid, I would say the craziest stuff to older kids at my school and gradually become shy. Yeah, oh, I hated that so much as a kid. Like, I just wanted to share the stuff I liked. I didn't know I was being weird. I didn't know stuff I liked was weird. My voice lacks intonation and sounds monotone. I don't think so. I don't think it's the case for me. You will often misunderstand my tone of voice. My favorite animes are Dungeon Meshi, Mobsuka 100, and Sakamoto Days. Let's go. Dungeon Meshi is really good. I like that one too. Who often must understand my tone of voice? I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I don't live in the brains of other people. I don't know what they think of me. I have difficulty changing the tone of my voice to fit the situation. Okay, sometimes. And totally speak in a flat or robotic manner? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yes, I'm very uncomfortable by loud noises. I have to like brace myself for loud things. And if they catch me off guard, I get very upset. For my ears to avoid certain sounds. Sometimes. I avoid places with too much noise, yeah. Like, alright, for me, if it's a place where I know and I'm like emotionally prepared for noise, like I can go to concerts and I'm fine. Concerts are fine. But like I can't handle like being in like an arcade. Arcades are too loud for me. It sucks because I like arcades in theory. I think arcades are very fun. But they're too loud and they make me very uncomfortable. Easily distracted by background noise, sometimes. I hate the sound of alarms or sirens, yeah. Find it hard to start conversations, yeah. I struggle with understanding social cues or body language. Yes. The group setting is overwhelming. Yeah. Difficulty making and maintaining friendships, yeah. I mean, I do like social gatherings and parties, but like they have to be I have to use people that I'm comfortable being around, that I want to be around. If they're mostly strangers, I don't like it. And if it's a social gathering that like I'm comfortable with people that I know and like being around, at least sometimes a little bit. Yeah, it's very anxious and new or uncomfortable, unfamiliar situations. Dane. Sometimes, yeah. I often feel nervous for no obvious reason. Yeah. I have specific rituals to cope with my anxiety. Kinda, sorta, yeah. I worry excessively about things that might happen in the future. Yeah. I have trouble with tasks that require good hand-eye coordination. Alright, Bites. If you wanna know why. If you wanna know why I'm so bad at platforming and video games. If you wanna know why I'm always pressing the wrong buttons when playing games. This is literally it. This is why. It doesn't matter if I'm using keyboard or controller or anything. I have trouble with hand-eye coordination. Okay. 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 I frequently bump into things or trip over my own feet. Yeah. Find it hard to learn new physical skills, yeah. My movement can be stiff and awkward. I don't think I'm too stiff or awkward, but I'm a little awkward. A little bit. I struggle with fine motor skills like handwriting or tying shoelaces. A little bit. Oh, we know, Bab. Yeah. Fine motor skills. My, I avoid making eye contact when talking to people. Yeah. But eye contact uncomfortable or stressful, yeah. What about, I've been told my eye contact is unusual or awkward. I haven't been told, so I don't know. Yeah, it is pretty intense. But it's difficult to understand the importance of eye contact. Yeah. Specific movements I make when I'm stressed or excited. Yeah, kind of. I do stim a little bit. Fidget with my hands or objects when I'm nervous. Absolutely, all the time. I make repetitive movements like hand flapping or rocking. I rock back and forth a lot. Hand flapping, I don't do too much. Sometimes. Very little bit. Rocking all the time, though. I think most of my stims are a lot more subtle, though. I don't think most people would notice them right away. But I do definitely do stimming like gestures and stuff. Certain gestures I make without thinking? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I twitch or have tics I can't control. I don't think so. Sometimes feel like attacking people. No? I get aggressive when I'm frustrated or stressed. I get mad. But aggressive, I don't think so. Do I have a short temper? I used to have a short temper. I don't think I have my temper is as bad as it used to be. I think I'm a lot more chill than I used to be. Maybe when I was younger I had a short temper. I don't think my temper is that bad these days. I have difficulty controlling my aggressive impulses. No. I act out physically when I'm angry. No. I often feel hopeless or worthless. Dane. I try not to feel that way, but you know, negative thoughts happen. It's a normal human thing to sometimes feel bad about yourself. Lack motivation to do things I used to enjoy. I would say I'm in a better place now than I used to be. In the past I might have said this, but I've been pretty good about taking care of myself and my brain and doing the things that make me feel good and happy. No. Sometimes, but that's why I stream. This is one of the main reasons why I stream. So that I feel less alone and isolated. Because even if I'm by myself, I'm not actually by myself, I'm hanging out with you guys. So I feel less isolated than I did in the past. Periods of intense sadness. I mean, sometimes. I do the same things over and over again, yeah. Get upset when my routines are disrupted? Yeah. Engage in rituals I feel compelled to complete. Sometimes. I have certain habits I can't easily break. Probably. Find comfort in repeating specific actions or phrases. Yeah. Alright, do you actually want to know one of my, like, stims? Something I do all the time that I just have to do. I really like mouse pads. I really like the texture of the bottom of a mouse pad. Like, I'm literally doing it right now. I'm just, like, playing with my mouse pad. Like, just, like, scratching it. The material of the mouse pad just feels very nice. So, like, it's very calming for me to, like, just fidget with my mouse pad. Maybe it's a weird thing, but it's something I do a lot. These questions I might be slightly depressed. Oh no. Take care of yourself. Do things that make you feel good. When I feel bad, I like to just, you know, consume the media that makes me feel good. Sometimes I go outside and just walk around, touch grass. It is good for mental health. I used to do that as a kid. Let's go. I comfort in repeating specific accents or phrases. Oh wait, that's what I've just on, yeah. I focus intensely on specific interest to the exclusive of everything else. Sometimes. Such information about my interest in a highly organized manner. Highly organized is debatable. I don't know if anything I do could be described as highly organized. Maybe a little organized sometimes, that's a treat. Babs think of sliding your teeth along a seatbelt. Okay, no, that grosses me out. I don't like... That's a texture I do not like, and the idea of having that texture in my mouth upsets me. That's disgusting. That upsets me. We can talk about specific interests for hours? Yes. I only want to engage in activities related to my interests. I mean, honestly, yeah. Same, alright, yeah, that sounds horrific. My interests don't change much over time. Honestly, like, I'll collect new interests over time, but like, for the most part, I don't drop special interests. Like, I'm still into the things I liked as a kid. Like, I still like the stuff I liked as a small child. So my interests grow and I get into new things, but the old things don't go away. Alright, oh, here we go. 912. My total score is 912. Wait, Dane, is this? I have to check something, because I took this test like months back with my family. I need to see if my score is the same as my score from the past. Oh my god, it's higher! I got a higher score than I did a few months ago. Holy crap. My score in the past was 904, now I'm at 912. I became more autistic. My autism levels have increased. Let's go. Let's check and go. Let's go. This is me. This is Biab. This is... Let's go. Congratulations. Congrats on the autism. Let's go. Alright, actually we have one more test. One more quiz that I have planned for this stream. And that is one I'm really excited about. You have to the perfect follow-up to the autism test, honestly, is the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the ultimate full Pokemon Mystery Dungeon personality test. So, this can normally gives you 8 out of the 63 total questions. This basically is a quiz someone made, taking every possible question from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is a quiz they give you at the beginning of the game. Get the most definitive, ultimate version. So if you haven't played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Sky, or Time, or Darkness, they give you a quiz at the beginning of the game, and your result will choose what Pokemon you will play as in the game, the second autism test. Exactly. Exactly. Oh yeah, fun fact about me taking... Whenever I would play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, I always rig the answers. I don't do this quiz 100% accurately, because I have to play as Eevee. So as a kid, I figured out how to answer the questions exactly right, so I would always get Eevee as my result. So the test today is, can I successfully rig the answers and get Eevee? So what you need to know about Eevee is all of the Pokemon have a personality type attached to them. Eevee's type is the Jolly type. So what I have to do is get the Jolly type. I have to answer these questions in a Jolly way, and that will give me the Eevee result. I love it's be truthful when you answer them. I have never been truthful on this quiz in my life. I am Eevee. So I will get Eevee as my result. It will happen. Right. Let's see if I get this right. Never blurt something out without thinking about the consequences first. Happy-go-lucky, let's go. You gotta be super happy, silly vibes in order to be Eevee. This one is hard, actually. Have I? Don't think so. Do you want to be taller someday? Totally! Once you decide somebody through to the end, yes. I said nice to meet you to someone you've met previously. Yes. Certainly, so you have to be really optimistic and silly about these. Have you ever looked at your reflection in the mirror and thought, what a cool person? Certainly. Ever thought that if you dug in your backyard you could find buried treasure? Yes. Do you prefer to play outside rather than inside? Yes. For a beat-up looking treasure chest and some ruins, what do you do? Open it, obviously. Realized you were hogging the conversation. Gotta be careful about these. No? You see a switch, do you feel overwhelming urge to flip it? Yes. I've forgotten you bought something about another one. Yes. It's important to always aim to be the best, of course. Do you want to be famous? Yes. You ask someone to do something bad, could you scold them? Oh. Well, that's a hard one. And we're trying to get jolly type. What's a jolly answer? Of course. Your told us just completely fell flat, probably. You like lively parties? Yes, I'm so jolly. I love lively parties. Are you truly sincere when you apologize? Of course. Do you like karaoke? Yes, I actually do like karaoke. You're hiking up a mountain when you reach diverging paths. What kind do you take? Narrow or wide? Probably wide. Friend takes a spectacular fall. What do you do? Oh my gosh, wait. I mean, I would help them, but is laugh a jollier answer? I mean, are they okay? If my friend is okay, I'm gonna go help them up. Jolly is still kind. They accidentally called a teacher mom or dad. Yeah. Remember around a ghost haunting the school bathrooms? What do you do? What do you do? Scary bathrooms. That's such a funny answer. Your friend is running a little late to meet you. Is that okay? Yes, of course. No matter what, life goes on all the time. Do you think blaming something you did on someone else is sometimes necessary? No way, that's mean. You're at a movie theater, what are you there to see? Oh, this was a jolly one. Maybe an accident movie, right? It's jolly, you like really exciting stuff, right? It's not a drama. Would romantic movie be jolly? Good, indecisive. For a really important test tomorrow, what do you do? Wait it, I'm sure I'll be fine. You're constantly realize you really have to go to the restroom, what do you do? Ask for a person to leave. You have good study habits. Well, I never lose at sports. Jolly accent, let's go. See, a cake is past its expiration date, but only by 1 day. What do you do? Not a problem. Chow time, let's go. Have yourself with a good meal when a great dessert arrives. What do you do? Yum, I love dessert the most. That's a jolly answer. Your friend has made a meal that tastes terrible. They ask, how is it? You say, it's good. You're eating at a very fancy restaurant known for its food. Which course do you select? Anything, it's all good. Yippee. You're sharing a dessert and there's an extra piece. What do you do? Let everyone know. So everyone knows they can get an extra piece if they want to. So I'm a friendly, good friend. Your friend offers you to treat you to dinner. What do you do? I'm there. Let's go. Everyone around you is laughing hard at something you think is pretty boring. What do you do? I just laugh alone because I'm a jolly guy. I prefer to be busy or have a lot of free time. Free time! You have to buy a popular game and someone else gets the last copy. How do you feel? I shed a few tears. Or whatever, it's okay. I'll get it next time. Well, I'm a jolly guy, you know? To a new person you haven't talked to very much before, what do you do? Make small talk, cause I'm a jolly guy. You take off your shoes to realize your socks are different colors. What do you do? I meant to do that. I wear mixed match socks all the time. It was totally intentional. Good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? The good news, obviously, because I'm a jolly guy. Do you make any New Year's resolutions? Of course. You're in a completely silent assembly when you suddenly hear someone pass gas. How do you react? Roll on the floor laughing because I'm a jolly guy. You're running a marathon and at the start you fall flat on your face. What will you do? I'm not giving up yet. You find something at a great bargain price, what do? Buy it right away. Asked to do a difficult task, what will you do? Ask someone to help because I'm a jolly guy that has good friends. We'll work together. Notice that a toy you bought for full price yesterday is marked down to half price today. How do you feel? Bad timing, I guess. Oh well, it's alright. I'm not upset because I'm just a jolly guy. The phone's ringing. What do? Answer right away, because I'm a jolly guy. Your friends seem to be making plans to hang out instead of earshot, you think? I want to go too. Think it's important to be fashionably late? I don't know. You won big on our raffle ticket. You say? Woohoo! 'Cause I'm a jolly guy. Friends suddenly won't listen to you when everything was fine yesterday. What happened? Maybe they're just lost in thought. It's okay, I'm super chill about it because I'm a jolly guy. You failed miserably. Everyone found out and they're disappointed in you. What do? None of these feel jolly. I'll just think of an excuse. And throw in a TV crew pounces on you for interview. What do? Yuck it up. Woohoo, I'm on TV. I'm so jolly. People at the next table are singing for someone's birthday. What do? I sing alone because I'm so hecking jolly. See a big comfortable bed here for Jackson us to jump on it. You're daydreaming when your friend sprays you with water. What do? Woohoo, water fight. How are your mornings? Always perfect. You've been invited to a wonderful party. It's time for the party to start, but there's nobody there. You think, let's get this party started. What's your studying style? Working hard every day. I'm a hard-working, jolly guy. And handed a large bag as a souvenir. What do? Open it! I'm so excited! Yo, what's that? There's someone behind you. Did you look just now? Huh? What? You want to reveal you like someone a whole bunch. What do? So we're a little by playing together because we're so jolly and happy and silly. Oh god. You think I answered these correctly? Do you think I'm jolly enough? Do you think they think I'm jolly? Oh, I'm so scared. What if I'm not jolly? If I did it wrong? And yes! I'm the jolly type! Oh, I'm so freaking good at this. Let's go! Like I said, my talent is always getting the jolly type. So that I can play as Eevee. And apparently Totodile. Is Totodile also jolly type? I didn't know that. Oh yeah, 21 points to jolly. Let's go. Too easy. Yeah, boy. Alright. Okie dokie. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna switch screens. Alright. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick, because I kinda have to use the bathroom. And then I did all the quizzes that I had planned. So unless there are any quizzes you guys want to see me do, I think I might pivot and do some Hollow Cure. I might play some Hollow Cure for a little while before we end stream. So like I said, I'm gonna run to the bathroom super quick. And when I come back, we'll do some Hollow Cure. Because we still have plenty of time to do some more, to stream some more before I end. So I'll be right back and then we'll play some Hollow Cure. See you guys in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Hello, hello. Oh man, Roblox. I see. You guys have fun playing Roblox. I think I'm gonna play some Hollow here now. That is my game of choice. And it's been a little while since I last played Hollow here, so I wanna get back into it. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Let me switch screens properly. Got Hollow here open. Yeah, boy. Yippee, silly VTuber game. Let's go. Alright, I feel like we need to play as Gura to like honor Gura because she's graduating and it's very sad. We all miss Gura. Let's do Halloween Castle. Ah, okay. Alright, let's do Shark Bite. Oh god. And there's so many guys. Oh, I'm drowned. Crap. Crap. Oh no. No. Crap. This one is hard. Try again. Make a good attempt with Gura. What's this? You grab all these triangles. A perfect whirlpool time. That's more like it. Nah. Oh god, oh god, oh god. No! Crap! Okay. Crap, oh crap. Don't explode on me. Oh god. Oh god, big guy. Big guy. Ooh, bucks. Oh, heck yeah. What's it gonna be? Bing bong bing. Heck yeah. Hollow Gear is fun. I'll play it a bit. I'll play too. Let's go. I love Hollow Gear. It's so fun. Who do you usually play as in Hollow Gear? My go-to is Korone. I usually play as Korone, but I mix it up occasionally. Probably do at least one run as Korone before we end stream, as she is my main Oshi. Oh god, oh god. Oh god. Level is so hard. More spider cooking, let's go. Uber sheep. Uber sheep, my beloved. Oh my god. Crap. Let's go back into the wall. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I did it. Heck yeah. That was scary, but I did it. Bing bong bing. More spider cooking, let's go. Am I at the halfway point yet? I don't think I'm at the halfway point yet. Okay, this might be the halfway point. I hope we're getting to the halfway point. I haven't beaten level 3 yet. Oh, okay. Let me get to the box! Here we go. Oh. Here we go. Special delivery, let's go! Bing bong bing! X potato. I didn't mean to drop it! No! I want the potato! Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Give me back my potato! I wanted X potato, no! No! Oh, okay, here's a boss. Here's the boss guy. No! Ah, but it's so hard. I still have yet to beat it. Dane. Aw, Dane. Wait, I didn't mean to. Fine, I'll give one more attempt. I'm just gonna switch and do something else. I'm just gonna stay here a little bit longer. Try one more time. I'm doing so bad already. Good run though, yeah. I'm also just a little bit better as playing as Korone than I am as Gura. I think I've gotten further as Korone. Uh-oh, wow, I'm doing so bad. Nope. Nope. It's okay. I do actually want to try something I haven't done yet, though. Character select. We're gonna go back to, my Oshi. We're gonna play as Korone. There is best girl. Here we go. Never tried endless mode. I want to try endless mode. I've never done this before. I'm very curious how it'll go. This is Holocure kind of weird. Like, what is the Holocure lore? I mean, the lore is that the fans are evil now, and so you have to, like, defeat the fans with love in order to make them not evil again, I think. It's very strange, but it's just for the silly, goofy vibes. I don't think it's meant to have deep lore. We're killing the fans with kindness. Heck yeah. Love the greed stamp. Give me all of the monies. Special delivery, what could it be? Bang, 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 bang. Heck yeah. Alright, just bandage. Let's go. Oh. 50 XP, that sounds good. Bing, boom, bing. Oh, heck yeah. Love when it doubles up like that. So convenient. Heck yeah. Am I thinking of Buffy the Vampire Slayer right now? Okay, right now I'm just locked in. I'm just kind of locked into the game. But no, unironically, that is like where my brain defaults when I'm not actively thinking about anything in particular. Probably, wow. Man. Alright, Psycho Axe time. A maxed out Psycho Axe, let's go. Oh my gosh. This is going crazy. Oh man. Let's go. Okay. Okay. More spider cooking. Okay. I'll take it. Oh god, I'm surrounded. There's so many guys. Yeah. Oh wow. Idol costume, let's go. Oh, there's a boss here. Alright. Here's this guy. This crazy guy. Heck yeah. That was pretty easy. Super Shadow time, more coins. Let's go. X-Potato, let's go. I lost my X-Potato last time, I will not lose it again. What's the most comfortable thing a person has ever said in your chat? I mean, someone once individually typed out each letter of a slur in my chat. One point. That was a bit uncomfortable. Like someone decided to bypass the censor by just typing each letter individually as individual messages. That was a bit unpleasant. Well, I would say generally speaking, my chat's usually pretty good. I don't get a lot of uncomfortable stuff in chat, thankfully. My chat's usually pretty good, which I appreciate. Let's see. I would cringe so hard if I saw that I'll just even have to come back later. I know, I hated it when that happened. Like, why? You're having a silly, goofy good time and some random person decides to come in and do that. Very unpleasant. Daily bird fun fact, pigeons are one of 3 kinds of birds that can produce milk. Really? I actually did not know that. What? Really? Pigeons have milk? Don't you have mods? I do have mods. I do have some people who are mods. But you know, sometimes even mods get bypassed. And I also do some self-moderating as well. And my mods can't always be in chat every time. And you know, I don't pay them or anything, they're just volunteering. So they can't be here every stream, unfortunately. But you know, I can self-moderate. My chat's usually pretty chill. I'll grate the potato. Pigeons, flamingos, and doves. Interesting. Interesting, I didn't know that actually. You learn something new every day. Pretty cool to moderate. I mean, I am considering opening a new slot or 2 for new mods. Since I stream in different time zones than I used to. I know some of my mods can't always be there every time, so I was thinking of reopening, so keep an eye out. I might have another mod position opening up soon. Easy. Let's go. Oh, let's go more BL. And even more BL. So many silly little guys. They're everywhere. Oh my gosh. More potatoes, let's go. There's so many potatoes. Holy crap. The potato levels are increasing rapidly. Bing bong bong. More BL. And this is going crazy, like... This is endless mode, so it's just gonna go on until I die. So I'm very curious to see how long it'll take. Already 18 minutes along into it. At level 51. I wonder how long I can go for this. When I die, stream will end, so we'll see. This will decide how much longer stream will be, I guess. And there's so many guys, holy crap. We don't jinx it. You know, honestly, I'm cool with whatever happens. This is my first time trying endless mode. I've never done this before. And it's going crazy. There's so many big guys. Why are they so big? This is the final boss. Oops. Oh god. I tapped out. Here we go. Oh god. Oh my gosh. Maxed out the potatoes, let's go. Thing is, I'm at a point where it's actually kind of hard for me to die because of how much healing stuff I've got going. So we're bordering on, like, not when I die, but if I die. Because a little bit of effort will have to go into my death. And I heal so much. Okay, I might die. I might be about to die. Oh no, I can still live. My health bar keeps going up and down. Without me having to do anything. Cause he has so much like auto heal stuff going on. Oh god. Like I said, it's going crazy. And there's so many guys now. I think I'm really good at using Korone. Korone is my main for multiple reasons. One, because she's my OC, and also because, okay, there we go. It's because I'm really good at using her. Alright, we did it. Honestly, level 59. It's the highest level I've ever gotten. I'm gonna submit my high score, actually. Oh man. I guess this is the all-time high scores. Cool. Cool. So now I know. Alright, wow. Alright, now I see. People have gone to the hundreds? Okay. Now I know what I'm gonna be aiming for. Now I know what I have to aim for the future. But not today. Because I think we are going to be ending stream here. But let's go! Let's go. That was pretty cool. That went pretty well. That was pretty good. So yeah, this is where we're gonna be wrapping up stream for now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun and I hope you guys did too. Doing lots of silly, goofy personality tests. And then playing a little bit of Hollow Cure. My next stream won't be the last stream of Babathon. Babathon is tragically almost over. We only have one stream remaining. Later tonight at 7 p.m. JST, 6 a.m. EST, I will be playing some Deltarune because we are going to officially defeat Jevil. I am going to defeat Jevil. It will happen. I am rematching Jevil and I will win. I will beat him. I will be the true chaos. Jevil wishes he had as much chaos as I do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when I go live next. Please follow me on social media. All my links are in my link tree below. You can also join my Discord server, which is also in the link tree below. It's a lot of fun over there, definitely. Check it out. And yeah, I will see you guys again very, very soon. Bye bye! Bye bye!